Right then, roll muckers. This is me attempting to cast for the first time. It's about the 7th time that I've started this up. I did 3 long ones and Fraps didn't record properly. I'm trying to balance the levels and get everything sorted, but I am snowblind and I'm going to be ejaculating my silky smooth liquid into your ears. So, not liquid, voice, that would be a little bit weird. Well, I'll fuck that up. So the other ones sounded perfect, but this one, no. I've just said I'm going to ejaculate into your ears, which is a great start. So as soon as this loads up, we'll get going. So down in the bottom left-hand corner where we start, we have Janik or Ravnez on the forum, and up in the top right we have Headache in the red. Now Headache's playing Zerg. This is his first 1v1. So we'll watch this sort of expand and see what happens with that. And then obviously we've got Janik playing the Terran. So he's going for an early scout, and we'll see what he's going to do with that. As far as I can see, it looks like he's going to take a nice little patrol around the edge of his base. Obviously he's not playing Protoss, so no worries of obviously a hidden pylon, any kind of rush or warp gate sort of rush. So let's bring these units up. So obviously I've watched this game several times. Headache fucking drones like an absolute champ. Now bringing this drone in here with a few sort of hilarities for this. So obviously he's bringing this drone in here. So Janik is going to pull off quite a few workers to deal with this, possibly unnecessary. Obviously they're not going to be mining. One is sufficient enough. Now obviously all I can think he's thinking of at the moment is that obviously he wants to stop him getting an extractor up, doing the quick trick, and obviously just generally harassing him. 3 workers not mining at the moment. Obviously same drone count, so Headache should at this moment be ahead on the income. He's not. So, but obviously, so let's just check that, because he should have more units. Yeah, well it's about even now. Obviously he's got his or mine, obviously he's got 2 there getting gas, which is why it's about even with Janik probably maybe edging ahead. So he's gone for an early gas, got his barracks up, and he's continued to build SCVs. Good plan. Obviously these 2 going for a nice little stroll, take around the map. Obviously the drone's playing a little bit hard to dread, but the SCV is not giving up. No, he's had enough. No, going back. Crack on some point and have a crafty wank around the orbital command centre at the moment. So, in terms of these overlords, probably not the best position. Obviously, this one doing nothing at all. This one, you know, it's a tricky map because obviously it's 1v1, so you know where they've spawned. But it could have got one of these overlords up to this position, somewhere around here. At the moment, you know, he's got the Marines, but just out of range. He's going to be able to just keep an eye on what he's doing. Obviously you don't want to lose them this early on, because it's going to mess with your supply cap. So we've got a spawning pool going down at the moment, more drones, but we've got the orbital command up, so the SCV, sorry, the mule's going to come in and that's going to about balance that out, I would have thought. So we've got a Marine on the go. We've got the SCV doing nothing really, a little bit of a waste. Maybe he's not really going to provide early warning if he comes in for a Zerg rush, because you can come in through here, and he's just going to take him for a bit of a wander now. Where's he going? It's not a patrol path, it's just a standard take a bit of a walk. So what else have we got? More overlords moving in. Obviously it's going to cover his ramp. It's not a bad plan, but you know at the moment he's got nothing to defend with. Well, he's a couple of Zerglings, so I would have liked to have seen him maybe pull one out. You know, you could have got them over here on the towers just to give him a bit of a advantage. Here we had to build another barracks. Obviously he's got his barracks down in the factory, so he's cancelled that barracks, and I think he's going for a Destiny's Cloud Fist. Now in one of the casts I stumbled on my words and I called it a Fistiny, which seems like a nice term for that really. But unfortunately, because that wasn't recorded, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. So early expand, no pressure. He's only got a couple of Marines up. I mean, it would be enough to possibly take that out. Although Headache he's got some lava there that's been draining, so he's still draining like a champ. He's pulled ahead now by 3. Obviously, that SCV is definitely Definitely sort of helping to even the playing field. Obviously he's ahead by about 100 minerals a minute, is that? Oh, is that everything? Oh, yeah, it's a minute, isn't it? Got SCV, I mean, Janik's good. Scouting, just pulling across the towers just to make sure there's no Zerglings there, so if you did want to go for some kind of rush, then obviously he's, you know, Headache's not going to be aware of that. Little bit of a force here, obviously this is the bit he needs to be looking at. Zerg can't wall in, so he's got a queen there, and what else? We've got any more tech going down at the moment? No. Would like to see, you know, obviously 3 on each gas is going to give him the optimum, and this expand's just about done, so once that creep sort of expands, he's going to Maynard some of his drones over. This is almost saturated, one more and that'll be fully saturated, then he can chuck the rest over there. So the only problem I can see with Janik's build is obviously 2 supply depots, very weak to a Banelian bust. Obviously this barracks here, sorry not a barracks, bunker here, it's going to help to take some of that damage. Poor micro and they'll head straight to that. Chuck another one up here and you've got a full